Going to be showing us how I made this tote bag, and that's what it looks like. So the materials I'll need for this project is I've got this fabric, so 2 pieces of the lining fabric and 2 pieces of the main fabric, and the measurement of this fabric is 20 by 20 inches, so it's a full square, so 20 inches by 20 inches, and it's 4 pieces, so 2 pieces of the main fabric and 2 pieces of the lining fabric. So I'll just put this aside, and then second thing we need is the pocket that is going to be on the outer side of the tote bag, and this is 10 inches by 10 inches. So what I've done is, off camera, I've just ironed this. So this ironed one, so these are the sides, and this is the top edge. I have just ironed that twice, 1 and 2. So by the time I sew it on, I would sew this bit first, and then I would stitch all these 3 corners onto the fabric. So I'll just set this aside. And the next thing is the strap. So this is 2 straps that I'm going to be using for the bag, and the measurements for this is 27. So the length is 27, and then I'm just going to open it up, and this is 6 inches. So what I've done is I've just ironed it again. So I've ironed it into half, and then I've just folded in like this. Because the bag is quite big and obviously it's going to take quite a lot of things, and I want this to be nice and sturdy, I have folded it into this and ironed it like this, and that's 2 straps which measures 27 by 6 inches when it's not on fold. So that's what we need. So what I'm going to do first of all is, like I said, I'm going to sew this edge, and then so I'm going to sew the pocket on the right side of the piece of fabric. I'll just stitch this down now. That's the pockets on the outer side, and this is the right side of the fabric. So I'll just take it and start sewing it. Still got it in, and then I'll twist it. Okay, so that's the pocket sewn on the right side of the fabric. So I'm just going to sew the 2 sides, so here, and I'll do the same thing for the lining fabric as well. It has been sewn down right sides facing. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to take this end of the fabric, and I'm going to measure a 2 by 2 inches square. So I kind of have a pattern I'm using for this. So this is 2 inches by 2 inches, so it's a full square. So I'm going to take that, put that on the end of the fabric, and then I am going to cut it.
Like me.
And I'll do the same for all 4 edges. So on the lining fabric and on the main fabric as well. So when it's all done now, so what I'll need to do is I'll need to reinforce the stitch on all 4 sides so that this does not unravel when I put it across. This step is optional, but it is highly required to do it, and it's nice and quick as well. So next thing I'll do is I would open up this edge, line it across so that it sits on nicely. sew 1/4 of an inch allowance on all 4 sides that have cut open. Because it's quite a wide tote bag, I'm just going to go in 5 inches. Mark that in place. Go in 5 inches on that side. Mark that in place. Do it on both sides. I'm going to take one of the straps. Make sure you line it up properly so that it doesn't twist. So that's what that looks like. I will do the same for the other side. So I'm doing this on the right side of the fabric, and I'll show you why in a bit. Okay, so this is what I have done. Right side to right side, so it's nicely sitting here like this, and then this is the strap, right side to right side. So that's what it looks like. So what I'll do is I will take the lining fabric, and then I would wear this, just tuck this in nicely, and then line up the edges. So this right side will be against this right side. So this right side will be against this right side, and then I would pin that in place. And I'll do the opposite side as well. Right side against the right side, and I will pin that in place. And then I'm just going to pin just a few more around. I would sew from here. So this is where the straps are. I'll just start sewing from this end all the way to this end, and I'll leave this opening just so I can turn this out. So this is what I will do. Put that in down. And this is just going to be 1/4 of an inch sewing allowance. Take the pins out so my needle doesn't break. The straps has been nicely sandwiched into these 2 fabrics. I'm just going to sew down a few times on this so the stitches are reinforced, and then back tack it as well, and then keep going all the way. So I'll do that for all 4 straps. Okay, so that's all been sewn down nicely, and this is just the opening I've left. So I'm just going to start bringing this out. Okay, so that's what it looks like, and I've brought it out. Looking really nice already. So what I'll need to do is, I'm not only just going to close the seam, I'm just going to sew it all the way around. So this will be a good time to iron this, so that all the seams and the edges are sat nicely. So that's been nicely ironed. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to close up this opening because it's not even showing. So I'm just going to sew it all the way around. That's what the straps looks like. I like the contrast between the straps and the pocket, which is what I was aiming for, and then the lining as well. So this can make a good Mother's Day gift. It can make a good Christmas gift, birthday gift, bridal shower gifts, and the list is endless. So let me know what you think about this bag and what you're currently sewing. I'm going to leave the link of my personal Instagram and business Instagram as well. And you can also check out our website to get some of this that have already been made. And let me know if you've got any questions or comments. Leave that in the comment section down below. Remember to like, subscribe, share,
and turn on the bell notification.
Turn on the bell notification so when I post any upcoming videos you get notified, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care guys. Bye.